We're back here for another Road to Glory here with Bryce Calhoun as we're in the state of Oklahoma and we're in the city of Norman for this matchup here as the number 4 team in the nation. We have to take out another number 4 team again. I think it's like, this is the 3rd week in a row that we've had to do this now, but this time it's going to be against the Sooners, as the Sooners going to be hosting us here at Gayford, Oklahoma Memorial here. For a beautiful afternoon here for some college football as the fans are starting to file in here. And of course, it's going to be a huge day as we try to take out the number 4 team in the nation. Of course, hold on to our spies. They're currently ranked number 2 in the SEC, currently 6-1 for the season in SEC play. They're 8-2 overall. Well, their 6-1 record has been very impressive. As of course, last week they were able to defeat Texas A&M 24-20 in that matchup. And of course, last week previous episode, we took on South Carolina they're in Columbia, South Carolina, and a nice victory there, 33-6. And they were number 4 in the nation. So yeah, we are definitely fighting for our lives here in the last few weeks. Actually, we got one more game left to play, and that is finally going to be a home game for us as we'll be hosting Georgia Tech in that one. But we're going to stay on the road here, and so far playing on the road has been very good to us here as we've defeated Florida, we defeated South Carolina, and now we're trying to see if we can defeat this next team here, that being the Sooners of Oklahoma. Of course, we are trying to hold on to that top spot, which we've been doing very well all season long here. We haven't had we've had a few setbacks gameplay wise when it comes to passing and receiving, but for the most part here, overall, the team's been doing a great job here. Some weeks it's been the defense been doing an excellent job there. Other weeks it's been the offense has been pretty much living up to their name and doing an excellent job there in the passing game. And then some weeks, for the most part, most weeks, it's been both sides of the ball playing excellent there. So they've been helping each other out. When one's down, the other one picks the other one up and tries to do their best to hold on to what's going on and keep themselves in the game. And as you take a look here at the top 25 here, and of course you see a couple of some good teams here moving up here. And looking for some really good teams there. For a while there, our old school, Kennesaw State was ranked there, but they have since haven't been ranked for a couple weeks now. There you see some of the teams that have been dropped out of the top 25. Now, as I take a look here, like I said, these two teams could be seeing each other again here in a few weeks, as Oklahoma and Georgia are the top 2 teams here. And of course, Oklahoma has the tiebreaker between them and South Carolina, because Oklahoma did defeat South Carolina early on in the season. Now if we happen to lose that spot, then I think for the most part, I think we would not have home field. We would not be the home team. We'd be the away team. They would have the tiebreaker on us. So we're going to try to do our best to avoid all that if possible. Take a look at some of their key players here on defense that are going to be, of course, licking their chops here to see what they can do to us there in that backfield there. You see some linebackers as well as some pretty good edge rushers there. You see a lot of 90-plus players on this squad here. And of course, Oklahoma's always been one of those top-tier schools there, stemming back from days when they had the Southwest Conference, as well as going into the Big 12, winning many Big 12 championships, as well as having many Big 12 stars coming out of there. And now here in the SEC, they continue that tradition, and today they're trying to take out one of the top dogs of the SEC, that being us, as we're trying to repeat as your national champions as well as your SEC champions from last season. Of course, Bryce not part of that, as this is his junior year, and he is now the quarterback here. And of course, his main motivation was to really try to win a national championship, as well as get his name out there and seen and whatnot. And we'll see if he can do that here. You know, if he has, you know, after all this season here, the biggest question is, does he go pro after this great year here? And a lot of you are saying, yeah, he should go pro, but he still has a year left on his eligibility. So we'll see if he'll go out for his senior year or not. You see there, he's now thrown over 3,000 yards for the season here, so congratulations to him on that. And see the stadium post here. It is loud and raucous here in Norman. As we'll see a drop back here, pass thrown there. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be quickly dropped by Evans on that attempt. We'll see what they can do now here on this 2nd and 10. Here's the pocket starting to fold around him. And, oh, that's a fumble, and we have one of our guys there who was smart enough to pick that up. And he's maintain control. So we keep possession here as we see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Lucky as he's going to get driven out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Cannot get that first down. Oklahoma will turn around and score as they'll get 7 on the board there. We'll see now 1st and 10 here, drop back, hand off, and that's going to be a 5-yard carry there. As we'll see now, 2nd and 5 coming up here, as this crowd's really doing a good job here of making noise here and making it really, truly troubling here on the line here for Calhoun to give out as the call here. We'll see 1st and 10, play action. Pass there. That ball is going to be caught. I thought it was going to be intercepted there. But Lucky does a great job there, snagging that one away from the defender. As we'll see now, 1st and 10 here. Calhoun's going to run this one here. He's going to find himself for the first down. And he's going to get all the way down to the 10-yard line. Nice run there from him, helping out the offense. As he had a great run there. Of course, he has quite a few runs last week. And we'll see another pass being made here. And that's going to be to Evans there on the catch as he gets another touchdown for the season. Touchdown number 1 here for the day for the Georgia Bulldogs. As we're now tying this game up now 7 apiece here. As we'll see the replay there. A nice catch there from Anthony Evans III, who of course be looking for himself a job in the NFL next season. As we'll see another 1st and 10. That pass is going to be dropped. No such luck there on that play. So now we'll see what we can do here on this 2nd and 10. And we'll see a handoff there, and Robinson gets a few yards on that play. As you tell, look at the the play art there is really just really rough on us right now. Trying to figure out, at least trying to call audibles here, and we're having a tough time with that. We'll see a pass up the middle there. A narrow gap there to throw to, and of course Calhoun believes he can do so, but it's going to be quickly knocked down there. Thank goodness. No defender was able to catch that. Neither was that one either. As that one almost was in the hands of number 21 there for the Sooners, as they'll be forced to punt. Oklahoma will, of course, go down the field and score their own, as it's now 14-3. Pass up the middle there. That's going to be dropped, as Evans could not get a hold of that football there. It's now a 2nd and 10. Drop back up the middle there. That's going to be passed. That's going to be a nice reception there, and that's going to be a 1st down. We'll see now. 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball now at the 35-yard line here for the Bulldogs as a man is in motion. Draw back here, and we'll see another opportunity for a throw. It's going to be a pass there to the halfback there on that flat, but could not get upfield there as the momentum took him out of bounds. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Ball their own 37. Pass being completed. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be at the 40 now. Oklahoma's really making it tough here with these small gaps and small windows that they're giving us here, as they're right up on us. Oh, geez, they about took each other out there on that play, and we will come up short. Oklahoma again somehow is able to march down the field once again, as They are able to obliterate our defense, and now it's 21-7. Pass there being battled away there again. Jeez. Really doing a good job here, putting their hands up and just making some good defensive deflections here. 2nd and 10 coming up as we'll see a drop back. Pass there. That's a wide open. Lucky as he's going to get down the field here at the 45. Nice catch there for him. That's going to be a nice first down here for the Bulldogs as we're trailing by 2 possessions. 21-7 here with 6:40 left here in the first half. 1st and 10 coming up as we'll see a handoff now here to Robinson. Robinson trying to maneuver his way around traffic, but he's going to get told no and only get back to line scrimmage after all that. 2nd and 10 coming up as we'll see a drop back here from Calhoun up the middle there. That's being thrown and it's going to be caught. As I thought the defender had his hands on it that time there. 1st and 10 here, handoff again as Robinson's going to get his number called there. Robinson trying to bulldoze some players down from Oklahoma, but just they're just doing a good job here of gobbling it up quickly there near the line. 3rd and 5. We'll see a drop back here from Robinson. He'll throw this one up there. That ball is going to be knocked out of bounds as that was volleyed up there. Almost anyone could have went after that ball there, especially a defensive player. But we have to set up for 3 points there. It's now 21-10. Handoff here and then a successful one, but only getting 2 yards on that carry from Robinson. We'll see a 2nd and 8 coming up. And play action. Oh, we get drilled hard as we just can barely look down the field and see who's open. 3rd and 14 coming up here. They are putting a smackdown on us here. Good battle here on the offense, on this defensive offensive line. They're in the trenches as we're going to get stopped, and no such luck there as we have to call a timeout here, or a timeout's being called there as it's going to be 4th and 13. So at half, it was 21-10. It's now 21-13, I believe. As we are now here, 3rd and 10. Oklahoma just, doing a number on us as we'll see this ball being thrown. And that is going to be incomplete there. It's going to now force us now to punt the ball at first on 4th and 10 there. Oh, yeah. So it's 28-10 here. So we were not able to get down the field there and get a field goal there before half. But, yeah, we've been in tougher jams, worse jams than this. Some point here, we'll figure out what kind of scheme they're throwing at us here. We'll definitely break it open and see a deep pass here, and that might be it right there. As that's going to be a good catch and run. As that's going to be Ray. As Ray gets down the field here, gets to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. As Bryce Calhoun finds a nice gap there and able to just rifle this one down the field here. Finds his receiver a little low there, but nonetheless, he gets the catch and he's going to get the first down. So now, can we get into the end zone here? As we'll see a 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. As we'll see a pass there again completed, and it's going to be caught. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up with just 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. 28-10. Oklahoma's leading this one here. They've been doing a great job of it. As we'll see Robinson here try to run this one there, and he's going to get stopped just short of the first down marker. 3rd and 1 actually, to be exact, coming up. As we'll see a handoff here, and they're going to give it to him as he goes on the outside, and he is going to get enough there to get the first down. So we're able to move the chains now here. It's going to be a 1st and 10, ball on the 11-yard line. Looking for a chance to get something in the end zone here. We're going to run this one here. A nice job. As he's going to get stopped just at the 1-yard line. We'll see if we can finish it off now here with the ball on the 1-yard line here. 1st and goal coming up here for the Bulldogs. Man in motion. Play action. Looking for a pass here. That's going to be up and in, and that's going to be caught. How the hell did Lucky catch that? I guess his name proves it all, as he is lucky enough to hold on to that football. And we find a way in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It's going to be now 28-17 here in Norman. As that was a great pass there. Look at this. How the hell did he use it? Just, oh my goodness, jeez. And right behind him at that was passes behind him. I'm surprised they did not break that up. They've been doing an excellent job of doing that. Oklahoma goes down the field here to get a field goal, making it now 31-17. As we'll see a run here from Robinson, and he's going to get a few yards on that carry. 2nd and 7 coming up. As we'll see Bryce here looking for a pass here. He's going to throw this one up deep. It's going to be dropped. As that one should have been in the hands of our receiver. It should have been in Evans' hands, but he does not come down with it. We'll see a quick pass there. That's going to be caught as Lucky gets the catch, and he'll get enough there for the first. Ball at the 45-yard line here, 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. As they'll drop back here, and he's going to get rid of it quickly there as the defensive player is right up on the QB at this, right as he threw it there. Lucky. And happened to throw it to Lucky there for the catch. 1st and 10, pass there, quickly caught, and that one is going to be a reception there. Gain of 8. As now we're starting to creep now inside of the Oklahoma Sooners 30. Pass there, that's going to be completed there by Humphreys as he catches and rolls for the completion. Ball the 15-yard line here, 1st and 10. Looking for a pass. That one's going to sail and almost gets in the hands of the defender there, but it's going to be batted away. So now we'll see what we can do now here. Ball still the 15-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 10. Look for a pass up the middle there. That's going to be caught. And Lucky here trying to fight for that yardage to that first down marker, but cannot get to it. He's going to be stopped at the 5. It'll be a 3rd and 1 coming up here as we'll now put all our big boys on the line here and maybe possibly run this one here. Man in motion. And pass there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be enough there to get the first down. Didn't need much, but we definitely did get it. 1st and 10, ball on the 3-yard line. Quick pass in the back of the end zone there, trying to find our tight end, but he just did not turn around there quick enough. So now we'll see what we can do here on this 2nd and goal. And we'll see here a quick pass there. That's going to be caught, and no, it's going to be dropped as Evans went up deep in the end zone, but came back. He's still eligible. As now we'll see a quick throw here. Zip this one in there, and that one's going to get battered away as well. And coach, or I should say Calhoun, convinces his coach to go for it here on 4th and goal. They're going to go so, and they're going to run this one up the middle there. Nice run, a nice finish there. As Robinson finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are just determined to get back in this ball game here. Less than 6 minutes left here. It was a good call there. Now the question is, can the defense make a stop and help us get the ball back here so we can march down the field again and try to take the lead? 31-25 as the defense does a great job there to get a quick 3 and out. Or somewhat of a quick 3 and out. 1st and 10. Ball being tossed, and it'll be caught there at the 39. 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Bulldogs. As we see a quick catch there from Lucky. As he'll get the catch there, and that'll, of course, move the chains for a new set of downs. 2:40 left here for the Bulldogs as we'll see a pass there. That's going to be thrown up there. And, oh, nice catch as Lucky comes down with it again. Great job there from him as he is being a clutch tight end receiver for us here. He has not been like that previously. I would say probably about 4 weeks ago. He almost didn't want to. He was almost like he had leprosy. We didn't want to throw his way. But since then, he has definitely done a great job here of doing something about it. Calhoun here gets hit as he throws the football there. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up. Less than 2 minutes left here. We did get the 2-minute warning. Drop back, throwing this one there. That's going to be dropped as well. So now, everything on the line here. 4th and 3 coming up. Chance to get the lead here, or at least try to get a first down. And we do get it and more. Touchdown, Bulldogs. As Lucky finds his way into the end zone there. And we have now taken this game. We have currently tied up now 31 apiece. A field goal will make a 1-point lead here. This is too close. Great pass there. Great spiral right there, right on the numbers there for him. And lucky enough, our defense shows up and decides to play. And we get the win 32-31 here in a close one here in Oklahoma. here in Norman. Jeez, as they are almost that upset alert there. That da-da-da, da-da-da. Almost popped up on a lot of people's screens. As we're able to avoid the upset and get the win over Oklahoma here today. So we are still number one, and also that means now, since we beat Oklahoma, we now have home field. We'll be the home team going to the SEC game coming up in 3 weeks time. So as we take a look here, 32-31, as we made just a great run there during the fourth quarter, scoring 15 points, and then our defense did an excellent job there, really batting down the hatches, making good defensive plays there, getting us the football, and of course, helping us out of getting this win. Oh, but yeah, for a while there, I was thinking, I'm like, ooh, this is not going to be too good. This is not going to be too good. I don't know what kind of magic Calhoun has right now, but he's got to do something with it, because we're about to lose, and it's going to be pretty nasty. But hey, we were able to fight back and make a good play there. Arnold, 19 of 29, 327, 3 touchdowns, completed 65% of his passes. His longest pass was 72 yards. We'll see the rushing wise. Tallum, 15 carries, 114 yards. No rushing touchdowns there for him. Arnold had a fumble on the ground, 9 of 16 there for him. And then as for receiving wise, Williams had 5 catches for 167 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. His longest catch was that 72-yard pass that Arnold threw to him. Other than that, Carney had 6 catches for 61 yards and a touchdown for him in that one there here today for the Sooners. Defensively, looks like McKenzie and Powell had the most tackles there for them. Stone had the most TFLs. He also had the most sacks. And, of course, no NITs coming from us. And there you see the rest of your defensive numbers there for the Sooners. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. This Sooners team is dangerous. Man, I was like, the whole time thinking, like, what do I do? How can I get back in this game if they keep, knocking everything down, or our guys catch the ball and then all of a sudden it gets popped right out of the, it's like, man, this is not good. This is what is the call, or where do I go to look up that kind of gameplay, because this is ridiculous. Like, guys, you got to hold on to the football here. We got to, in order to get points on the board here, we got to make some plays here. We got to make some catches. And it seemed like they were they were making good catches, but Jesus, like, stuff just kept popping out, and they just kept putting putting good hits on us. Which, they were clean hits. I can't get mad about that. They were playing. It was clean hits coming from the Sooners defense, but it's just like, oh my goodness, like, come on, like, guys, we can be just, especially for our defense, we can be just that aggressive. Like, come on, like, just put a stop, just give us a chance here to get down the field. And they did towards the they're in the final quarter there for us. Take a look. Okay, so we got a group project coming up here, and we'll finish up that project here. And of course, we're going to agree to work on that project. We're not going to be lazy. We're not going to be those kind of people in a group setting and just let everybody do the work for us. I hate people like that. I really do. I ain't gonna lie. I just disgusting. Vermin. But we'll see here. Proposed 3-week contract. We need 2 energy up front. This is for Mr. Fizz Soda there. And then, of course, there you see. Okay. So we're getting some more followers there. Yeah. Because we're getting close to almost 1 million followers here. So that's going to be 400K there. That's going to really help for us there. And especially the way we've been playing here, week by week, we're getting more and more, more looks, more people, turn their screens to Georgia football. And, of course, we're being talked about nationally as well. And looking like a really good, well-oiled machine for this squad, as we have one more game left. It is senior day. and we'll see how we are going to play in this one here. This is definitely going to be a fun one here, as we're going to be taking on Georgia Tech in the quote-unquote clean old-fashioned hate, and we'll see how this is all going to play out here, as the schools are only separated by 70 miles. And this one, of course, this is a classic. Of course, back in the day, Georgia Tech was part of the SEC, and of course, they still play this game annually. Of course, they're now, of course, Georgia Tech now, of course, in the ACC. Been rumors saying that they were going to try to come back to the SEC, but you never know. But anyway, the Yellow Jackets will be hosting them in that one. They're in Athens. It should be a good one. Finally, we get to come home. Jeez, the home game. It's been a while. And hopefully, we can pull off the win, as we're #1 in the nation. Should be a decent game. Should be a fairly easy game for us. But, of course, not every game. You can't really say that about the games now these days. This is definitely going to, we have to ramp it up and play very good football here, especially your defense needs to really be dominant here against that Georgia Tech offense there. But we'll see how things play out coming up in the next video. So stay tuned for episode 42. That'll be coming up here in the next day or two here on the channel. And of course, if you want more college football content here on ESGNet Plus LP, check out, hit that like, don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series and other series as well. Of course, we got College Football 26 on the channel as well here with Coach Sheldon Sherman. He's coaching the Utah State Aggies, and of course PJ Shiloh. Of course, his road to glory here on the channel as well, doing very well. We're in getting ready for season 3 here pretty soon, getting very, very close to that, and much, much more here on the channel. So stay tuned. And of course, don't forget our main channel over on ESGNet here on YouTube as well. We got Nebraska Cornhuskers on the College Football 26, as well as we're finishing up the Ohio Scotties Team Builder Series here on 25. And of course, Coaching Carousel with Matt Marvel in 25 as well. And of course, it's got man content, baseball, whatever, soccer, whatever you're into, we got it over there as well here on this channel and on the main channel. So definitely check it out. Links down below if you guys want to check out ESGNet as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here as we get ready for the final game of the regular season. Georgia Tech taking on Georgia in that one. As always, keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.